Seahawks season may be over, but there's, always some Seahawks news to talk about.
And joining us this morning, as he does every Friday, former Seahawks tight end Luke Willson. Good morning. How are you doing?
It's been a rough morning.
What happened?
A little tumultuous.
Okay.
Well, should I start with the worst or should I start with the best?
I guess it's your call.
Well, the worst thing is if we go to the couch today, I'm wearing brown shoes and black socks because I was rushed.
Wow.
Huge fashion.
Wow.
No,
Why did you do this?
They looked navy in my closet with the lighting, and then I was like, and I was almost late here, and I'm like, man, this isn't good. I've got some stragglers in the man bun, but I didn't want to redo it. I mean, it's just really been tough. But it started, if I want to be completely honest with you, which it did bring back some memories, but my shirt is now too big, and my neck, I couldn't button up the top thing because my neck is too big. I mean, too little now. My shirt is too big, so the button kept popping off.
This is a roller coaster.
It was so tough.
This is a roller coaster of emotions.
And I try and take pride in my fashion, looking good here on Fridays. And I mean, look at this. You can see it's brutal. It's not good. I have like a little Pee Wee Herman ordeal going on here.
I mean, honestly, if you didn't point it out, I don't think any of us would have noticed.
Yeah. But I think when we were in college, we used to do these neck strengthening things where we'd get on all fours and we'd push your neck against someone's leg. And I swear to God. So I think I need to get back on my neck strengthening routine and, get that big, bulky neck.
Okay.
Too much biking, skinny neck.
There's too many questions there.
That was a lot.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
That's been my morning, though. You asked.
I did.
I just gave you an honest answer.
I did. Well, we appreciate your honesty here on Fox 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about, Seahawks season is over.
Yeah.
Everyone's letting that sink in. What is everyone doing right now?
Definitely decompressing. I would say the majority of guys are on vacation, especially if you have a family. You kind of take your wife and kids, usually go somewhere a little warmer. Hawaii is a pretty popular destination. Kind of reconnecting. A lot of times during the season, you don't keep in touch with your family as much. So a lot of people, too, will kind of jet home right away, kind of catch up with everybody. And then after that, usually go on depending on what stage of your life you're in, I'd say you go on like a 2 to 3 week bender where it's just party city. Yeah, and then after that, it's like, okay, you have a little moment of realization where it's
we
like,
always
hey,
appreciate this honesty, by the way.
You gotta start training, get ready for next year. So you get about, I'd say, 6 weeks before you're back locked in.
Okay. All right, so post-partying, how do you get into the right mental space to go into a season?
Okay, so for me, it actually would be leaving, going to a city that I didn't know anyone in. So I spent one offseason in Oklahoma City. I know it's a little strange. I had a connection with a coach, a couple in Newport Beach. But basically, it was like you can really, for me, that's not everybody, but I'm easily distracted. You can probably imagine.
Had no idea.
Yeah. I would go somewhere where it's just like, hey, rent an Airbnb, live by myself, and just kind of fully immerse myself in getting my body ready to go.
Okay. All right. So enough sports talk. I mean, we pressed you last week because you had a birthday over the weekend.
Yeah.
What did you end up doing?
Well, I went out to Bainbridge on a bike ride, which was a lot of fun. That was probably the highlight of the day. And then I went to the Met Grill, which, shout out the Met Grill. First off, they love the show. They all told me.
That is the best place I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible.
It's a great place. It's such a good place.
And the people there were so nice. So the Met Grill was, it was a nice birthday dinner. And then I ended up going around Capitol Hill for a little bit. Thankfully, I didn't go full goon, if you will, which is not what I wanted. So, I woke up feeling pretty good on Sunday. So I'd say kind of the Met Grill was probably the pinnacle, is that?
Yeah.
And then my time in Cap Hill, really, I had some moments of self-realization that were somewhat depressing. I shouldn't have been there, I'm 32 years old. I'm at some weird club. It's just not, it's not a good situation.
Is this too much information for a morning show?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just unlocking all of.
I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
All
right.
That's what happened. I don't know what to say.
So if you could have
Luke
done
Wilson's
anything,
diary today.
what would you have rather done?
I would have been in a restaurant in West Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a bougie answer, but I like West Hollywood to visit. I don't know if I could live there, but it's a lot of fun. Have you ever been?
To West Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah. Is it not fun? What do you mean? What's not fun about it?
The traffic. People are just mad. If you
What
don't
part of
have
West Hollywood did you go to?
Gucci everything, you feel out of place. I'm not rich enough for that.
I don't. Come on, don't put that on me.
I'm not putting that on you. You visit, you don't live there.
Yeah, I would say so.
But Disneyland is close to that, so that works.
Oh, it is?
I've never
Ish.
been.
I've never been.
Anaheim? You've never been to Disneyland?
I've been to Disney World, but that's the one in
That's in
Florida.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah. Because, you know, when you're over in that side of the
Yeah.
country, you go to the Disney World.
You
Yeah.
should have done that for your 32nd.
What would I do there?
What would you not do there? There's
mean,
everything.
I feel
they
like it's
even
like-
have alcohol. You're good to go. Rides and alcohol.
I'm not like a big Disney guy.
That's okay.
Like I don't know I can't even name the Disney princesses. You know.
Oh,
We'll
Maybe
work on
3 of
that.
them?
Yeah,
Right?
we'll work
we,
on
we
that.
have like a 3-minute break coming up, so
Although
we'll
I
work
like
on that.
Snow White's song. What are the little dwarves
dwarves?
sing? Yeah, you know.
All right, we've been told to wrap. It was great talking to you, Luke. Luke is going to stick around. We're going to play a little game after this, but first, you're supposed to toss over to weather.
We got Abby in the building today. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's do it. You know what? I just wanted to point out you've been doing weather longer here at Fox 13 than I have. And so I'm glad to have my mentor in the house. So we'll have a little session after that. Good to be with you, Luke.